woman a look man. You ever look man before?
No, like, if you're a man and you're artist, you don't have to look man. You can't.
Why? But I like them more on the slender side, like not too much meat on your bones, but if you got muscles. Now everybody knows I'm not gay. I know Theresa is not gay. A lot of people thought I was.
Welcome back to our channel. I know that it has been a while since I post, but like, to be honest, we just get lazy and when I don't have no excuse. But today we're here with Theresa, my sister-in-law, and we're just doing a seafood boil mukbang, as you can see, and we're just going to, you know, talk about a few interesting topics, so stay tuned.
Oh my god.
Alright guys, I don't know, we have to pick up the chef Michael Young. Michael Young?
Yes.
Right? Yeah. You can find him down at Marriott Bay. I'll leave his description down below. Alright guys, so as you've already seen the title, we'll be talking about long distance relationship. Now, most of you guys already know that I am in a long distance relationship, and so is Theresa as well. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so Theresa, what you think about long distance relationship?
Me personally, I've never not been in a long distance relationship, so that's all that I know. So I love them. So a lot of people think it's complicated, but I don't think it's complicated at all for the most part.
Many things say, as long as you keep communicating. What else?
You have to trust the person that you're with.
Exactly, because trust, you see, if you're not trust, it's go rough. Like, all kind of things that go through your mind. If you even call a person and you not get through, you go and wonder. You go and think,
I
say,
don't think nothing.
you don't think
Just
nothing.
think they're not next to their phone.
Exactly.
If you go thinking extra stuff, you're gonna think they're
You're gonna mash up
cheating.
your meds.
Right. So, if you call and need them pick up, he just didn't pick up, they'll call back.
Exactly. When him call now, when him or her call back now, you can say, you know, like a question it you ask, you know, see me I call you or whatever, and then you hear what them have to say.
I don't even question it.
Really? No, me have to ask, girl. Me have to ask. Me have to say, what you did there, what you did do.
I don't question it.
And hear what you have to say.
I don't question it because when I say trust is a big deal,
Hmm?
when I say trust is a big deal, like it really is, so I don't question what you're doing. Or if you are doing something, kudos to you, because if I find out you're doing
that's
something
it.
and you lose me, that's the one thing in your life you're going to regret for the rest of it. So everything in the dark comes to light, so why am I being stressed over something I can't even control?
True.
You're going to lose me regardless if you cheat, but
But me not like, I'm not worried.
you're
I'm
worried.
not worried, like, if me I call you, I'm not going to tell me, I'm not worried. That I say, that not say me not trust you, you know, but you're a human being and things that will go through your mind and stuff like that. And that's fine.
I'm not questioning it, because I don't want nobody questioning me.
Really? Alright, so what What are the disadvantages for you?
I think the only disadvantage for me is I love arguing. So, like, if I'm mad and I want to argue, he'll be quick to hang up the phone, and that pisses me off. Like, I don't mind not being around him 24/7, because when I'm not around him, I focus on myself and I do things that's gonna help me progress in my life. So, like, now that I'm in Jamaica, it's difficult balancing both. But when I'm in America, I can balance both perfectly fine, because he's not here. He's doing whatever he's doing. So I don't care what he's doing most of the time, because I'm focused on myself and focused on my career and making money. So that's, like, the only disadvantage is he could hang up in an argument whenever he wants. And don't answer the phone or whatever, which pisses me off.
Exactly.
I love arguing.
Like,
I am my mother's child, so. So that's one of the biggest disadvantages for me.
Like for me and Siobhan, we don't do the hang up thing. We just think that's disrespectful. Like it happened few times, but then you don't see a serious problem. From
I hang up too, so I can't get mad at him.
oh.
Because whenever I get frustrated and I can't explain myself, I just hang up the phone.
I have that kind of problem though sometimes with how I express myself or explain. Yeah.
Especially when you're trying to explain it and they're not understanding.
Exactly.
So I'm like, there's no point in talking to you, so I just hang up the phone. And me, I do the most. I put my phone on airplane mode so you can't call me.
Really? Me can't do that.
No, I like to know that you're worrying. So I put my phone on airplane mode, turn on all, because I have all Apple devices. So when one thing rings, everything else rings. So I put everything on airplane mode so you can't get no contact or nothing.
Until you please yourself.
Until I turn it back on, I see the amount of missed calls. I'm like, yeah, you love me. Like, what do you consider cheating?
When me consider cheating, when me consider cheating starts with flirting. Why you go flirt with another woman? Yeah, lead her on. You don't think so?
What do you consider flirting?
When me consider flirting, you can't on me. Alright, when me consider flirting, you having conversation with a female. What? Oh shit.
I'm a child. Go ahead.
You having conversation with someone else. The kind of conversation where the person the kind of conversation with the person feel like say there's a chance of.
So you think him complimenting a female or something like that is cheating?
No. You know, say one time him tell me say him say something on Instagram and like I don't remember the exact story, but it's like him say him compliment the person and him say him in him head it's just a compliment. Not more to it. And the girl I would like text him and say you have your wife and you're not happy together whatever. Everybody can say that whatever. So it was like
Because people be feeling themselves when people get on
like so him come back to me and I say you know say babe this happened today. It's like him just make a comment and the person instantly think say, you know, feel like I look them because they give them a compliment or something like that. What do you think about that?
Take several seats, calm down. It was just a compliment.
Exactly.
Like, just because somebody compliments you don't mean that they want you.
Exactly.
And that's what that female messed up at. Like me, I'm a flirt. So, and King's a flirt. So, flirting here and there, I don't consider it cheating, but like, there's a limit to it. Like, don't overstep. Like, friends. All right.
What's the main reason for flirting?
It's funny. I'm still young.
So you just flirt for fun?
Yeah.
Alright, so you are flirting with somebody. Me think that's leading them on.
No.
Not
If
necessarily.
I tell somebody they're cute or whatever, that's not leading them on.
And that's flirting.
You complimenting people. I don't. When I say flirt, I just mean like, oh, you're cute. You have a girlfriend. Something like that. Not really saying I'm interested, because every guy that tried to talk to me, I let it be known that I have a boyfriend. So I'm not. You know how when friends flirt with each other? That's how I flirt. I don't flirt like, when it comes to the point in exchanging numbers and stuff like that, I don't do that.
Oh.
Like, a lot of people ask me for my number. I was like, I don't give out my personal number. You could hit me up on Instagram, or be like, hit me up on Facebook or whatever. I don't give out my personal number.
Hit me up nowhere.
Yeah, but my business is marketing,
Yeah.
so I be trying to market, network, so I do have to communicate with you. And sometimes, like, what I do, sometimes I gotta, cause honestly, 99.9% of the men that hit me up is trying to flirt with me. So I be taking that and flipping it to business.
Exactly, I have to know if you do that.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Being professional.
So I take that and, like, for instance, this one guy was texting me. I was like, oh, we should meet up. I'm like, for what? He's like, because we live in the same state. I was like, yeah, that's nice. And then he's like, we should meet up. I was like, I have a boyfriend. He was like, damn. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. Sucks to suck. And then he's like, then conversation went on, and then he was like, he called me babe. I'm like, what?
Really?
I was like, no, because I was talking about the business, and then he was like, yeah, tell me about it, babe. I was like, babe with a question mark. And he was like, yeah. I was like, I'll be more than happy to tell you about the business, but the babe threw me off. I'm like, why are you calling me babe? I just told you I have a boyfriend. And then he was like, oh, I didn't mean it that way. I was like, just think about it.
You had a girlfriend, and your girlfriend told the guy that she has a boyfriend, and the guy still turned back and called you babe. Wouldn't you find that disrespectful? And he was like, yes. I was like, so don't disrespect my boyfriend. And that's how it quit.
And then after that, it was quit. Like, he don't do that anymore. So, like, you have to know how to put certain people in their place. Like, even, like, I told him out, the guy was in Jamaica, and he was like, oh, well, you should come to Jamaica in November, December. I'm like, why? He was like, oh, because I'm visiting. I was like, well, enjoy your stay.
Really?
And then he was like,
If I ignore the fact that it's
so he was like, oh, you should come. He was like, oh, you should come down there so we can hang out. I was like, you okay hanging out with my boyfriend too?
Exactly.
Because everywhere I go, he goes. So I'm like, you okay hanging out? I'll be like, we could hang out, but just know he's coming with us. And then he was like, ha ha ha, lol. And I was in my conversation. But like, you need to know how to flip it.
True.
So that. So for me, like, I don't condone talking to your exes. I hate it because y'all have history.
True.
So
Chev, I agree.
if to this day you're talking to your ex and I told you I have a problem with it and you still talking to it, there's something you're holding on to. Because me personally, I still talk to my exes, but
Okay.
I talk to them, but I put them in their place, just like how I put everybody else in their place.
So what if I talk to ex and I put him in their place?
He's not.
So it's okay for you to do it. You see? Unfair.
It's not unfair. No, but the ex. Alright.
Nah, like, this is really good.
It is. The ex that I talked to, it was like a childhood ex. So it's not really like a ex. Like, that's like childhood stuff. So it wasn't really like a relationship. So like that was my friend before we started together, and he became my friend afterwards. So we still had a friendship. Now, I put him in his place and he stays there. He don't overstep his boundaries. With him
Now some of them determine.
yeah, with him and his ex, they don't stay in their place.
Oh.
They don't. That is my problem. That's why I feel like he don't put them in their place. Which is why I don't want him talking to them. But is he gonna listen to me?
I don't know.
Cause me, I'm personally not gonna check his phone. Cause that's setting yourself up.
Really?
I'm not.
That
checking
have a
mine.
word.
Nope.
Me do that.
Why?
But I want to I want.
That's setting yourself up for disappointment.
Well, let me get this up on
If you go on the phone looking for something, you won't find something.
well enough time. Look, I'm not find nothing.
Lord, that's good God. Let me tell you.
And the thing is, him know if I pull my phone and me having password.
No, my phone has, cause I have Face ID, so he could scan his face and get into my phone, and I could scan my finger and get into his, but I don't do it.
Oh.
Like I have the. This is tough. I have the option to search it if I want to. I just don't. I did it once.
Our
You know.
drama.
Yeah.
Most time then something they turn on now. Wrong way.
I don't know what to talk about that. Basically, he was flirting, but he overstepped his boundary, and it was with his ex. That's why I said I don't want, because that's history. But I ain't going back. I learned my lesson. But if he cheats, it's gonna come to light. If he don't,
I'm very bad. So them have this thing where them say nowadays they have woman and look man. You ever look man before? Oh, you do it? Really? Really? Tell me. Not saying we want no if you do it, but so how you da look at man like?
okay, I didn't really look him, but so we're at this club, and then the guy is a mutual friend from somebody else, so I didn't know him, but my friends knew him. So, I just saw this tall, chocolate, just walk past me, and I'm just like, and I'm literally like, who is that? And then he walked over and hugged my friend, so I was like, oh. So then, I call my friend, I'm like, come here. And she's like, what happened? I'm like, who's that? And she was like, oh, that's my friend from high school. He's in the military. I'm like,
Hold up.
so I'm like, I was like, I want him.
Just like that.
I just said, I want him. And then she was like, okay, bet. And then she went over there and was like, she wants you. And he came over to me and then just took my phone and put his number. And I was like,
just like that, girl.
And today's one of my closest friends. Cause he's not relationship savvy at all. Like he can't do relationships at all.
Are you?
Yeah. He's a hoe.
Oh.
He a hoe. Yeah. Put it that way. He's a hoe. So.
And you can't deal with
Yeah.
that.
But we're good friends though. That's the first time I ever shoot my shot. That's why I say it's kind of not really
Like,
shooting my shot because my friend went and got it,
yeah.
but I initiated
Exactly.
it. So
maybe if you keep that to yourself, it doesn't happen.
and I got a good friend out of it. So
Like, me not say me never yet see guys when me like, but like if me really like you and see you, me not go.
I'm saying something because I might not say
Me
it
not say
again.
nothing. Me not have the guts to say anything.
No, I
I just like
let me tell you, I kind of shot my shot with King because he was shooting. No,
and missing.
He was shooting and missing. But alright, the way we met is different from how he says it because that night I was drunk. So the way I see it, I shot my shot, and the way he sees it, he shot the shot, but he was missing until I. Yeah. So it's like,
gotcha.
cause he didn't even ask for my number, I just gave it to him. So technically, I shot the shot. I was drunk that night, so that night I was drunk, but I was drinking at home, being safe, and that is what everybody should do. I don't drink in the bars and the clubs, and you drink from home.
From home.
Yeah, but
Like, go ahead. Okay.
You know, like, if you have money, I watch this again, have a look, man. You can comment down below.
Alright, so where you look for physically in a guy? Tall. Ding ding ding. Dark. Not necessarily. Me too.
chocolate,
Me too.
straight white teeth. Did you have to have
Me
a good
too.
smile?
Yeah.
Straight white teeth. And honestly, I like them more I don't know why, but I like them more on the slender side, like not too much meat on your bones, but if you got muscles. But if you got muscles, it's cool. Like literally, if you look at all the guys I've talked to, you see a pattern.
Yeah.
Like I don't intentionally be like, no, he doesn't have enough meat on the bone. I just always end up with like this slender, like they be, I don't want to say skinny because not really skinny, but it's just like not too much meat on the bones.
That's just funny.
No, seriously, look at King. He don't got a lot of meat
Yeah.
on the bones. That's my type. And I'm guessing yours is the same.
Yeah, tall, dark. Just like my husband.
I don't even call them dark. I call them chocolate.
Chocolate, yeah.
I'll such a better name for them.
Chocolate. Chocolate.
You see how our family is? I'm not bringing people in this environment unless I know I'm serious about them.
for sure.
So like this is the first time Sheva has ever seen me with a guy. this is the first time my father has ever seen me with a guy. This is the first time my uncle's ever seen me with a guy. I think it's the first
It
time
must be
anybody
serious.
ever seen me with a guy. Exactly. Like my mom knew about guys before, but she's never met them. Like that's like the mother-daughter relationship. You're gonna tell your mother about the guy you're talking to. So, but she's never seen me with somebody. Because I cherish my family, and I'm not about to bring some random person in the family. No. So that's how I look at it. Because he's the first person to ever. He's the first guy that I ever brought into this house. So, he lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Very lucky. So now everybody knows I'm not gay. No, Theresa is not gay. A lot of people thought I was. What is the most memorable thing, except for your engagement and the wedding, that my brother has ever done that will stay with you until the day you die?
The most memorable.
Mm-hmm. Not including the wedding or the engagement.
I can remember when him did a come down. I think at the second time since me and him got back together. Him a come down and he called my friend, Ashley, and beg her buy roses and them something there. Yeah, that was just the thought of it, but then I think Tasha did get the date wrong and she buy them, you know, say them kind of.
That was cute.
Mm-hmm.
Never knew he had it in him.
Really? Okay guys, so that's a wrap, and we do hope you enjoy this little mukbang, and
Like, comment,
share and subscribe
to the Roberts Empire.
Yep.
Leave a comment below on more video ideas that you want them to do. And I'm here for another week. So if you want me and her to do a video, you can also put that down there.
Oh, and you remember the prank? Guys, we tried, or it did.
I think it was successful, but it could have been better.
Exactly. We tried a prank on her. I might post it. You think I should post it?
I think so.
Yes, so I might post that. So stay tuned, guys, for that. Okay, so
actually, I might pull a prank back.
Really?
I might. I might.
Okay.
Maybe I feel vengeful. Actually, I shouldn't have told you.
Exactly. I'm not off Corona. I'm not off Corona. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. See you guys soon.